Hello YouTube and welcome to Katrinka LOL. And today we're going to be exploring the question, shoes or no shoes in the house. Now this is something that has kind of bothered me for a very long time, actually decades, and I've been trying to wrestle with this question and trying to resolve it, but I'll tell you what I did to kind of resolve it as best I could. Now, first of all, when I was in nursing school, I learned about germs, and that kind of, it stuck with me, and I'm kind of hyper aware of that. So that's just me, you know. Maybe other people aren't as hyper aware because they didn't have that kind of training. So anyway, I tried to institute a no-shoes policy in my house, and it basically was because I had just gotten new carpet and it was white, or almost white, and so I wanted to keep it clean, and I was actually shocked that very few people cooperated with my request. Some were actually angry, and I found that puzzling. I was like, why? You know, why would you not respect someone's house rules? But, you know, if you have any ideas, put it down in the comments below. So eventually, I gave up trying to do this because there was just way too much pushback, and so I ripped out all the carpet in the house, and I have only tile and wood. And that's why, so I can keep it clean, because you just can't keep carpet clean enough when people are wearing shoes in the house. And I personally don't wear shoes in the house. I wear socks, and I just follow my own house rules, and that's that. But these little socks are really kind of cool because they have grippies on the bottom, so you don't slip. And I'm also careful with the kind of flooring that I select, that it's not a slick flooring, you know. So it works for me, all right? Now, I have a few articles, as I usually do, and these 3 articles, which I'll link below, seem to bolster my position on no shoes in the house. But I'll just throw it out there and let everybody see what they think about it. Now, the first one is A to Zen Life, and it says how to make no shoes in the house a rule without feeling rude. All right. It actually, it says if you don't take your shoes off when you walk into your home, you should start. So right off the bat, right out of the gate, they're on my side. A no shoes in the house rule is a great way to keep your floors clean and reduce the amount of dirt, dust, and bacteria that gets tracked in. So it also goes on to say that in many parts of the world, removing your shoes at the door is a sign of respect. So that's an interesting thing to think about. So let's see what else they have to say. Okay, so a couple reasons to not wear shoes at home. It keeps the indoor spaces clean. It makes your cleaning a lot easier. It preserves your floor and carpet, because if you're wearing shoes that have grit on the bottom of them, they can scratch floors over time, you know. Reduces contamination. And you can read the article as to what exact contamination may be tracked into your house. And it might encourage you to follow a no shoes rule. Oh, it reduces noise too. So I have to tell you a story. When I was selling a house once, and we had wood floors in the house, and I said to the real estate agent, if a woman comes to the house and is wearing spike heels, can you ask her to take her shoes off? Because those heels can leave dents in wood flooring. And she said, oh no, you can't do that, no. So I thought, isn't that odd? Because this person could come in, ding up the floor, and then not buy the house. So that doesn't make sense to me. But anyway, that's just a story. So another thing is, I've had foot surgery for bunions, and one surgery on one foot and 3 surgeries on the other foot. And so I wanted to make sure that they did not recur. And so going without shoes strengthens your feet. So that's another reason why I don't wear shoes in the house. So that's what they say here, it strengthens your feet. All right, and then there's some other things. They have downsides of no shoes policy, and so you can read that if you want. Next article from Martha Stewart. And her question is it rude to ask guests to take off their shoes when entering your home? But I kind of think that's the wrong question. I think the question should be, is it rude to push back on someone's house rule, and refuse to cooperate with it? That's the question. But anyway, let's see what she has to say. Let's see if she says, well, she does say prepare for pushback. I know about that. And of course, she mentions an exception here. If someone has health or mobility issues, of course you're not going to, push for, you're going to give them an exception to the rule. I mean, that should go without saying. But anyway, so then it gives you ideas of what to do to make it easier for people, like these socks here. If you have a bunch of them, just at the door, and just make it easy for people to do it, have a place where they can sit and so on. So then there's other suggestions that she had, and you can read this article as well. And then the last one is the Cleveland Clinic. And their question is, and this is a good one, wearing shoes in the house, okay or no way? So their question is it really a good idea to wear shoes in the house? Instead of saying, well, how not to be rude when you're asking people to remove their shoes. So they're saying, is it okay to wear shoes in the house? And right off the bat, right out of the gate, most shoes carry potentially harmful germs and toxins, so they're best left at the door, including illness-causing bacteria, which they list, and I'm not gonna, you can look at it. Okay. You're bringing in allergens into the house, hazardous chemicals, and then they ask that question, is it okay to ask guests to take off their shoes? It's awkward, but I personally think it is okay. You know, I personally gave up because it just seemed to be, you know, swimming upstream to do this. But they have some suggestions here. Now, if you have to wear shoes indoors, you know, because of mobility or whatever, you can have shoes that you only wear indoors, you know, and they never are worn outside, you know, so that's an option to do. So this MD, this doctor, says you deserve to have a space that's safe, healthy, and clean. So, you know, you're the one that's spending a lot of time in your own house, so he seems to be on my side. All right. So what do you think? What do you think of this controversial subject? And I'm looking forward to hearing your comments, and please keep them polite if you can. So I thank you for watching this video and for supporting the channel, and like and share, and I'll see you in the next video.